here, her. All right. Move my pillow. Professionalism. This is how you create a professional yoga routine. Do the opposite of what I do, and you will have a professional yoga routine. Just joking. Okay. I wanted to do a little meditation before I begin. I was trying to mess with the video equipment and I couldn't get it. And I got a little meditation because I watched a video from Swami Asokananda. I think I said his name right. Swami Asokananda. Now, I think I used to see Swami Asokananda at Yogaville in Buckingham, Virginia. That's the Yogaville that I know of. I think there's one in New York and there's one outside the country. I'm not sure though. I know it from growing up in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's where I grew up. Then I moved to Newport News, and then I met who I will call my guru. Technically, he's not my guru, but I'll call him my guru, Wiley Ugart. And he's the one that got me started. I started being interested in yoga way before Wiley Ugart from a friend of mine. But then I really got into it when I met him. And then I think I used to see Swami Asokananda at Integral Yoga. I'm not sure though. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, and it might not be him, but I think I still have a VHS tape of him doing Integral Yoga 1 or something like that. Now, that was over 20 years ago. I don't even know if I know the Integral Yoga style yoga routines anymore. Well, actually, I know I don't know. But that was my base. That's where I came from. And that's why I have this. Because, in my opinion, what I gained from learning yoga from Integral Yoga, from Swami Asokananda, is there's one truth, many paths. There's something deeper than the yoga poses. You know, yoga is about the mind and body connecting as one. Yoga is about acceptance and so on and so forth. But that's not even what I want to talk about. That was sort of my meditation. I watched his videos, and I'll link the videos, or at least his website, in this video, on the bottom of this video. I like to watch them. Sometimes they pop up on the side of my YouTube channel, and I just watch it. Sometimes they don't. But I wanted to do a meditation before I began, because he starts with the Om Shanti, right? And then it just makes me remember that time, reminisce. And what I learned is an Om Shanti chant. But I didn't do it. Anyways, I didn't have time. It's all about time management. So I wanted to continue to talk about commitment. And in the beginning, this all started because I didn't want to do yoga. 5 days ago, I did not want to do yoga. And there were things that made me not want to do yoga. I had other priorities that were not more important than doing yoga, but more important than me wanting to do yoga. But that made me think of commitment. And what is this thing we call a commitment? And then I talked about the importance of commitment. Then I talked about just bite-sized information. Then I talked about how to make yoga easily doable. And in a sense, explaining what yoga is, where you just do it maybe in the kitchen while your coffee's made. Something simple like that. You know, it could be a sun salutation, Yoga is when the mind and body's connecting. So technically, you could just sit in easy pose and focus on the breathing and let the mind and body connect. Technically, yoga is if you're washing the dishes and your mind and body connects. That's yoga. Yoga is not the poses. That's just stretching. You have to have the element, the component of have the mind and body connect for it to be yoga. Technically, all that stuff. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the title, which is titled, How the Awareness Gained from a Daily Yoga Routine Helps You Stay Committed. Now, the base of this is that we know the lowercase u does not exist in a roundabout way of understanding the yoga philosophy. I'm not saying believe this. I don't care what you believe. I'm just saying this is how it works. So there's no u, and the u dissolves into this action or this act or this quality or this so-called energy that we label as commitment. It's an action. And you become committing. That allows you to tap into getting on the mat and making sure you get on the mat daily. And you just do it because it's what you do. It becomes part of your daily routine. Just like you wake up every morning and make coffee because you need that coffee. And some days you don't want to make the coffee. I make coffee every morning. And sometimes it's like, dump the coffee grinds in the coffee maker and then the water. And then it's like, But once you do it, you're all right. That's what's happening on the yoga mat. You're doing yoga every day because of the benefits. But you're also doing it because you're committed to doing it. And then you tap into committing the action. And this quality ventures out and makes you realize you can be committing to certain things throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout the years. And in yoga, when you fall to this feeling of, I don't want to do yoga, like I did, when you do yoga, every day it taps into this so-called energy, I don't know what other word to use, of awareness, capital A, awareness. And you become aware of what's happening in your body while you do yoga. The focus point is the breathing, but that heightens your awareness. It lets you feel what's being stretched. It lets you feel how the body's moving, and you start becoming aware. You tap into not just lowercase a awareness, but capital A awareness. And then you take this awareness off the yoga mat and you're aware what's happening around you. You're seeing the bigger picture of everything. And that awareness is what helped me stay committed. Because I knew the bigger picture. And I knew the bigger picture because I am aware that this feeling will pass. I'm aware of the benefits. I'm aware of how I feel after. I'm aware if I just stick it out, this feeling will pass. And that's what I did. For 3 days, I did not want to do yoga. Seriously, I didn't want to do it. If I wasn't videoing and I didn't say I will do this for 365 days, 365 days, I forgot how many days were in a year, I wouldn't do it. But I made a commitment and I'm doing it every day for 365 days because I am the committing, not the commitment. I'm the actual action that we label as committing. I become this quality, and anybody can do this. I'm not special. I'm not a special person. I'm just some human being named Charlotte. I grew up in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now lives in Arizona. Has 4 kids and a wife. I'm just a normal person. But I am aware because I do yoga every day, and I am aware of this awareness that makes me understand that this feeling would pass. That's one element that I saw and I knew. And that's what happened. So I stuck it out, and that's what happened. And that's how Let me find the title. Forgot my password. And that's how the awareness gained from a daily yoga routine helps you stay committed. I messed that title all up. And I will link Swami Asokananda. Sorry if I'm messing that name up. I think it's Swami Asokananda. And I wonder if I still have the VHS tape. I think it's him. It's a younger him. You know, we all are getting older. And very peaceful guy. But every time I watch his thing, I listen to what he says in regards to the Gita and all. And but when he says Om Shanti or something along those lines, just makes me remember Yogaville. Time in my life. I haven't been to Yogaville for a long time. Don't even know how long. So far away. And I've tried other places, but it's nothing like Yogaville. And Yogaville's even changed. I've been back 15 years ago, I think. Let me think. Probably, about 15 years ago. And it was different than it was 20 years ago. So things changed. And it's just part of who I was at that time, too. It wasn't that Yogaville changed. It's I changed, too. Still probably a great place. Became a little bit commercialized. But that's the world. Nothing wrong with that either. And then I used to go with Wiley Ugart. Meet him up there. I don't know where he is. Maybe I will try to get in contact. I don't even know how to get in contact with anybody. Anyways, so we're going to do our 2-minute sitting meditation where we focus 100% on the breathing. And when your mind wanders, you gently bring your focus back to the breathing. And when you start to control the breathing, you let go because you realize you're controlling it. You're already breathing automatically, so you just keep your focus on the breathing. And then technically, the you dissolves, and you don't become the focuser, you become the focusing. And then we'll do the 2 Sun Salutations. I talked longer than I should have. So let's go ahead and get started. I always put my phone up when I shouldn't. I don't know why I do that. I don't have my glasses on either. I usually wear contacts. I can't see. I mean, I can see a little bit. If I squint, I can see. It's 5:45. So, I'm going to go to easy pose. It's not easy. And you want to get comfortable. It's called the easy pose. It's the modification of the lotus pose. And if you need to go against the wall, get your back straight. That's what you do. Get my pants up. If you need to use your arms and your hands behind you, that's what you do. You adjust. Even during this pose, if you need to adjust, adjust. If you need to modify it, modify it. You want to make it easy because you want to be able to focus on breathing. And all that adjusting and modifying is part of yoga. As long as your mind and body's connecting, you're doing yoga. Timer, 2 minutes. So focus on the breathing. Watch yourself breathe. You do that by focusing on the belly. As the belly goes out, you're inhaling. And then when you exhale, the belly goes in. Watch yourself breathe. And technically, the you dissolves and you're becoming the watching. Or you bring your focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out. 100% focus on the breathing. The you dissolves. The focuser dissolves, and you become the focusing. So go ahead and focus on the breathing. Bring your palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Turn off the phone. You're still staying focused on the breathing, even as you stand up. It's all part of the yoga routine. As long as your mind and body is connecting, you're doing yoga. Fix my phone. So you go to mountain pose. Remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Bring the toes up. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Space out the toes. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders relax. Neck is relaxed. And then you're lengthening up. So think of a string on top of the head. You don't bend down. I bend down because I know you can't see my whole body in the video. You're just still watching yourself breathe, letting the you dissolve, becoming the focusing. And in the mountain pose, you're standing as if you were just your skeleton, finding that stability that threads through the skeleton and allows the skeleton to stand. And then you become that capital S stability. That capital S stability allows the skeleton to stand, and then it transfers to your mind, allowing your mind to be stable. And that is a link that threads to the mind and the body, allowing the mind and the body to become one, which is yoga. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And you're going to push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch. So you go nice and easy. Listen to the body, learning to listen to yourself. And then you hinge forward from the lower back. And we're just going to fall into the ragdoll. The ragdoll, the arms are dangling. The head is dangling. No tension anywhere. You're just going to release and let the body go where the body goes. So you're not pulling yourself down or pushing yourself down. You're accepting where you are. So if you feel tightness in your lower back or your hamstrings, just release it and just let the body fall where the body falls. You're still focused on the breathing, 100% focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. You're becoming the focusing, the you dissolves. And you are the focusing. And that heightens the awareness, heightens your awareness, allows you to become aware of what's happening in the body, what's being stretched. And then palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You're going to arch the back, raise the head. Inhale, inhale slowly. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in. And down, forehead's going to the knees, get all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, push all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And two more. Arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. And exhale. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. And last one. Arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then release the breathing. Letting yourself breathe. You are pulling yourself in and down, but you're becoming one with the pose. That means once you get to the spot right before you feel like you shouldn't pull in anymore or down anymore, it's almost like you're not pulling yourself in and down. Letting the body become one. No effort, no trying, Now, of course, you may feel that, and that's fine too. That's where you are. You just accept it. Then palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back. To a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching. Head is up. And you're just focused 100% on the breathing. You are not judging yourself in the poses. Let go of judgment. Let go of trying to be somewhere. And just accept where you are. Judgment, trying to be somewhere, trying to control, are barriers between the mind and the body. Here's the mind, here's the body. Those are barriers. Get rid of those so the mind and body can become one. And then that is yoga. Now the mind and body are not becoming one because they're separate. They're already one. You're tapping into this realization that they are one. So you gotta let go of judgment, let go of trying to control, let go of trying to be somewhere, let go of perfection, and just accept. And eventually what happens is you learn to accept yourself. Uh-oh. My computer is about to cut off. So I'm gonna go to high lunge. I gotta go plug in my computer. I'm professional. And then downward dog. I gotta go get my plug. Stay in the downward dog. Focus on the breathing. Kept you in downward dog. We're going to still stay in downward dog. Get my cord. Forgot the battery's low, man. Need a new computer. And this is how